you feel like the taper most impacts you personally?
It makes my body feel better, and I guess I can flow on top of the water more and have more easy speed going out in my races.
Same question for you, Nate.
Yeah, just feeling good, really. Stroke technique, all that kind of stuff just feels a lot better during taper.
Is taper or resting more important for a distance swimmer than it is maybe for sprinters?
It's not quite as important, but it's still definitely a big factor in the season meets or mid-season meets like this.
And it certainly changes the preparation for a meet, the practice. And I'm guessing that's one of the things you guys most look forward to?
Yeah, definitely. A lot more rest.
Shorter practices.
Yeah.
All right, so the Minnesota Grand Prix, should be a lot of big names there. What's that like to be swimming or be on deck with so many famous names in the world of swimming?
It's kind of cool, but at the same time, like, you try not to focus on it too much. You know, it's not really meant to be a distraction. I'm definitely going to just focus on my events and what I need to do to swim good.
Alex, what do you feel most strongly about right now? Backstroke, freestyle, or butterfly? Anything in particular?
I think both my backstroke and fly are feeling really good right now. Probably more so my backstroke. This last week was feeling really good, so looking forward to that.
And is it fair to say you enjoy a meet like this that's 6 sessions probably over the course of 3 days versus just a straight duel?
Yeah, it gives you more time to rest between races, and there are more heats, so it spreads your races out more, and you can go faster in each race, I feel like.
Nate, anything you'd add to that? Any reason why you'd like this meet more?
It's just like you said. I mean, it says swimming 2 events a day. You only have to swim. You usually have to swim like 1 event a day, so you get to perform better on that event, I would say.
It's really refreshing for our guys. I think it's different than a typical collegiate meet. Even though the full Minnesota team will be there, there's going to be a lot of club teams who will look up to our guys, and then a lot of professionals and post-grads and Olympians there as well. So it was pretty exciting last year when our guys are seeing, you know, some of the guys from Europe are seeing the guys that they, you know, that they idolized in swimming, and then also there's younger kids that idolize kind of the college kids. So it's a really good environment for us to see where we are at this point in the season. And we know Minnesota pretty well. You know, it's north, so at least we've already had some cold weather, so we're ready for that when we get up there. And yeah, we're looking forward to the challenge and having some fun.
Take us through some of the highlights of the difference between the training for this big meet in the fall versus the Big Tens in the spring.
You know, that's a good question. Just for us this year, this meet is a week later. Last year it was a week before this, so we had an extra week of preparation to get ready for it. So what we try to do is we want this to be our fastest meet of the year. Each meet we try to get a little bit better, and then this to be our fastest one and prepare. We're able to take all of our swimmers this time because we're not going on a training trip at Christmas. Everybody can go to this meet. So what we do is we working on a lot of endurance in the fall, some intensity, and then we kind of back off a little bit and try to get them recovered, would be the way I'd put it. Just get them where their soreness is away and have ability to race and have our best meet of the fall. But I really expect by January the Indiana dual meet and the Minnesota triple duels that we're doing as faster through the training at that time. So yes, we're resting in what I call it a good recovery as opposed to a taper. Taper is about 3 or 4 weeks of rest where you cut back the intensity, cut back the volume, and you kind of go through a little stale period until you actually start feeling pretty good. This one we try to eliminate the stale period and just kind of get them recovered real quick and then get up and race.